Greetings, everyone. His Highness Prince Faisal bin Farhan bin Abdullah, ladies and gentlemen, dear participants. I would like to begin by welcoming this commendable initiative for the Sahel and Lake Chad region. At a time when the needs of the population are constantly increasing, this conference represents an opportunity for fruitful exchanges between countries and donors with a view to mobilizing the resources required to meet the region's humanitarian needs. Ladies and gentlemen, dear participants, the countries of the Sahel and Lake Chad are, as you know, prey to several forms of crisis due to natural disasters and human actions. This situation has serious repercussions not only on the population, but also on basic social infrastructures. Ladies and gentlemen, dear participants, allow me to tell you the story of a child I met at the Buduri IDP camp in Difa region. Her name is Amina. She arrived on the camp at the age of 6. And today, 10 years later, Amina is married and the mother of 2 children, Ali and Safia. Amina only knew this camp growing up in difficult conditions, and her children will only know this life if sustainable solutions are not found. However, Amina is not alone in this situation. There are many more girls, such as Fatima, Zainab, Hajara, Khadija, and thousands other children and women trapped in this camp life. Ladies and gentlemen, dear participants, my country, the Republic of Niger, which is both a Sahel and a Lake Chad region country, and shares borders with Algeria, Libya, Mali, Burkina Faso, Nigeria, Chad, is living through a series of crises. This high-level meeting is an opportunity for us to share with you some of my country's figures, actions, and highlights. In general terms, the humanitarian situation in Niger in 2024 is characterized by increased needs in terms of food security, nutrition, water, hygiene and sanitation, health, shelter, and protection. An estimated 4.6 million people have multi-sector humanitarian needs for a budget estimated at 817 million USD. Ladies and gentlemen, dear participants, with regards to population displacement, as of June 30th, 2024, there were 507,000 internal displaced people and 360,000 refugees in the country. Security instability and natural disasters such as floods and droughts are the main reasons for the forced movement of this population. These people have been forced to leave their places of origin, leaving everything behind, and have ended up on sites where they lack full access to basic social services. Some of them have been living there for 10 years and are kept in a vicious cycle of dependency. We urgently need to implement sustainable solutions so that Amina, Fatima, Zainab, Hajara, Khadija can return to a normal life. Ladies and gentlemen, dear participants, this year our country has been hit by unprecedented floodings, which have resulted in the forced displacement of populations, the destruction of property and social economic infrastructure, and the loss of human life. This year's floods have generated an additional requirement of 155 million USD on top of existing needs. Under the leadership of His Excellency Brigadier General Abdrahman Chani, President of the Conseil National pour la Sauvegarde de la Patrie and Head of State, the government of Niger mobilized major efforts to address the immediate needs of the affected population. The response mainly concerned food, shelter, and non-food items. Now it's time for recovery, and the government is working hard to ensure that the needs of those affected are fully met. As you know, post-disaster recovery is a process that requires expertise in various fields and substantial financial resources. And we know that in times of crisis, our country can rely on its friends. Ladies and gentlemen, dear participants, in order to implement durable solutions for IDPs, refugees, host population, the government, through the Ministry of Humanitarian Action and Disaster Management, has already drawn up strategic documents which, in addition to meeting immediate needs, propose also sustainable solutions. These include the National Humanitarian Action and Disaster Management Policy and Action Plan, the Strategy for Sustainable Solutions for IDPs, the National Strategy for Disaster Risk Reduction, and the National Strategy for Sustainable Recovery. The effective implementation of these documents requires substantial financial resources, and we call on all technical and financial partners to join us in implementing these strategies and action plans to break the vicious cycle of assistantship. Ladies and gentlemen, dear participants, at the close of this high-level meeting, we hope that